Good morning, everybody. Welcome. It's a Stampin' Chat with Kay, and today I'm going to debut the December 2020 Stamping to Share Fancy Folds Kit to Go for this month, featuring Nothing's Better Than Bundle, and I'm so excited about it. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time chit-chatting. I am just going to get right to the heart of it. So give me a second. I'll flip the camera down and we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, this is looking pretty good, so we'll go ahead and start rolling. I am going to show you what you get when you get a kit from me. This is our basic kit to go. So it's the $50 level, includes your shipping, handling, all the products inside, and then a couple of gifts. And so let me go ahead and open this and I'll show you what's up. Well, the first thing, of course, is you're going to get your 8 setups to do 8 cards. So let me just show you what they look like. It's 4 different designs and it's all packaged very securely so nothing will fall out of the envelopes. You have card 1, card 2, card 3, card 4. This of course includes a PDF with links to videos. And the very first video will be this one because I'm going to do card 1 for you today. So let me get this out of the way, but it's pretty exciting to see all of these pieces so beautifully cut and prepared for you. The next thing that I'm going to pull out of this bag is a product. So all the trimmings ribbon will be included with the basic card kit. This ribbon is so pretty and it's so much fun to work with, and it has little gold edges that really sparkle when the light hits them. And one thing I love about it is how well it goes with the gold foil paper. So the first card that we're doing today is going to be using the gold foil. So really fun. This is from our August through December mini catalog. Let's see, there's more in here. So this one is the Gilded Gems because every card is going to have some pretty embellishments on. So it includes the Gilded Gems from Stampin' Up, also in gold and very pretty and sparkly. And we can keep going. Yes, it includes an entire pack of paper. This paper is the neutral 6x6 Designer Series paper pack because the Nothing's Better Than stamp set has things like coffee and chocolate and cocktails and cookies. And so those are the things that coordinate really, really well with our neutrals paper pack. So I'm excited to share all the cards with you that are in this kit. You'll get to see what they all look like and how the fancy folds work. But again, to get the PDF and all of that, you can either get a kit or you can get just the PDF. I'll go over pricing in just a minute. And of course, there is more. So at the $50 level, when you get the basic kit, you also get a Happy Stamper token. These are great because you can collect them, and when you get 10 tokens, you can turn them in for a free stamp set of your choice, which my customers have loved this program for years and years, and it's great to introduce a lot of new people to this program as well. And I am also giving away 24 sheets of 6x6 Designer Series paper. These are all throwback papers, and it includes a throwback card. So this card is unsigned, but it's beautifully done up. It includes an envelope, and you can just put it in the mail right away as soon as you get it because it's ready to go. All right, so that's everything in the basic kit. Now, there's another option. You can go ahead and get just the stamp set. So if you go ahead and get just the stamp set, let me get my pricing out here. The basic kit, as I mentioned, is $50. If you get the stamp set only, it's $75. Another option that you could do is to get the dies only, because the reason I do this is a lot of my customers that have Happy Stamper tokens and want to redeem their Happy Stampers token for a free stamp set will do that, and then they only want the dies because they're going to get their stamp set for free because they're turning in 10 tokens. So that one with just the dies is $85. All right, what if you want the bundle? Yes, you can do that option too, where I will include the Nothing Better Than bundle, and that option is $105. And so let's say you are a demonstrator or you have all of these products already and you don't need the card setups or anything like that. You can get the PDF only with the video links for $10. All right, so let me set that aside. Now, if you do get the $105 bundle kit that includes that bundle, you will also get an additional 24 sheets of Throwback Designer Series paper, another throwback card ready for mailing, and instead of one Happy Stamper token, you will actually get 2 Happy Stamper tokens. So that's pretty exciting. All right, let's see. I want to share next one of the cards. Now, something pretty fun is I will be including, let me share the card first. So this is the card we're going to make today. That's part of your kit. It's card number 1. And do you notice the gorgeous, like, chocolatey texture down here at the bottom of this card? I gotta hold it up close so you can see it. This is a new embossing folder from Stampin' Up! And I think it looks like chocolate. It's actually called the Painted Texture 3D embossing folder. This is something that is only available to demonstrators. However, since I have it already, I thought I would extend it as part of my cards for the Fancy Fold card class for this card kit to go for December of 2020. So we will be using it for sure on this first card right here, and it's so really cute. And this is what the card looks like. It's called Today's Plan, Consume. And you can see what the excitement is all about. And then you open it up and it says, consume chocolate and be awesome. Because I always feel awesome after eating chocolate. It's just the way it works for me. And so again, we have a little strip of that Designer Series paper at the bottom. Now, actually, sometimes what I do in kits is I make 2 card options. So this one is going to be the red option that would be very easy to turn into a Valentine's Day card if that's something you want to do. The card that we're going to make, which will be the other option in your kit, is going to be one that uses Sahara sand, and it's a little bit more of an all occasion, all year around one. It's going to say the exact same things, but the colors are going to be different, so it's going to be quite a bit different from what this one looks like. All right, so let me share with you the colors we're using. The colors we're using today on this card are Early Espresso. We are using Sahara Sand, Real Red, Gold Foil, and Whisper White. How's that for a fabulous collection of colors? The other thing I want to share with you is we are also, this is the Neutrals Assortment 6x6 pack that you will be getting in your basic kit along with all the other kit options. And it includes all of these fabulous neutral colors. And so the one that we're going to be focusing on for this card will be the Early Espresso one. Now, of course, you will get all of these Designer Series papers will be pre-cut for you. So your paper pack will arrive pure and unopened and ready for you to start working with it. All right, so let's go ahead and make this first Fancy Fold card. You are going to start with a panel of Sahara Sand. This is cut at 4 by 5 1/4 by 5 1/2. So that is the first thing that you do. The next thing that you are going to do is you are going to take another panel of Sahara Sand, and this is cut at 2 1/4 by 11 inches, and then it's scored at 5 1/2. So this is kind of our little fancy fold here. So I'm going to take this off, and what we're going to do is we're going to just go ahead and glue this down because this is actually the first step. So we'll glue this panel down right here onto, so we're going to glue this panel that opens up down onto this 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch panel. So that fits in there like this, and this is where the fancy fold comes in. So it's kind of a half fold card, which is pretty neat. Then I have some other things we're going to be putting on this card, so let me get them all together here. Then you're going to have a top piece that uses that Neutrals Assortment Pack, and this is 1 7/8 by 5 1/4. And of course, everything is going to be cut and ready for you to just go ahead and glue on in your kit. Now you can choose which side to use. You can use this side, or you could use this side. I mean, you're going to have some choices here. So I think what we're going to do we want to go with the circles? I think we're going to go with this side right here. So let me go ahead and glue that down. And I just put a line of glue all the way around, and we're going to set this right here at the top, and it will pretty much rest right on top of where that 2 1/4 inch panel comes together. All right, so there we go. So when you close it up, it's looking like this right now. Then I mentioned that fantastic new 3D folder that we got, which I think just looks awesome. It looks like, you know, melted chocolate that's starting to get hard already, you know, that's been spread out in a pan, kind of like chocolate bark. I love it. So let me show you what it looks like up close. So you're going to take the panel that'll be embossed and included in your kit. It is 2 by 5 1/4 inches. I have to show it. I have to just hold it up here so you can see it. Oh my gosh, it's so awesome. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to take this and glue that down to the front of your card. So that's going to go just like so. Fits in there. Look how beautifully all those edges line up. So gorgeous. Everything's just cut perfectly for you. Then we have a little inside panel. This is 1/2 inch by 5 1/4. Every once in a while I do that. I mean, even though I'm reading what it says, sometimes I'll just say something that's not even there. Oh, but you guys are so good. You always know what I meant. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue this little embossed panel right here at the bottom. And I like using the glue because then I can wiggle it into place and get it just exactly where I want it. There we go. Now we have some stamping to do. So first of all, you will also be getting some die cuts, already die cut. So I am going to be using the Ovals dies. And if I just set this on here, so it's going to be the second biggest scalloped oval that I'm cutting out the gold foil with. And then I've got my backup one in case I goof up. But I have this one, and this one is the third largest of the straight edge. So there we go. And then for the inside panel, oh, I forgot to put it in my little kit. Actually, I see it. It's across the room. But since I have this backup, this means now that I can't use the backup. In your kit, you will find a heart punch out in Whisper White. So now, hopefully I don't make any stamping mistakes because I just used my backup oval. All right, so this is a photopolymer stamp set. So I'm going to get out my Stampin' Mat so I can get really nice images. And the first thing I'm going to do is stamp my sentiments. So I have 2 sentiments that I'll be stamping, and I'm going to open up my Early Espresso ink, and we're going to stamp one that says today's plan, consume. So I'm going to ink that up. That's going to go right here at the top of our oval. Perfect. And then the next one is going to go at the top of our heart. And that one says, and be awesome. So one thing about this particular Fancy Fold kit is that it's very lighthearted and fun. So if you just need some lightheartedness in your life, a little bit of fun in your life, this is going to be the kit for you because you are going to feel awesome and lighthearted and fun when you make these cards. All right, the next color of ink that we're going to use is Soft Suede because soft suede is like milk chocolate. So I'm going to go ahead and ink up my chocolate pieces, and we're going to stamp these on both the heart and on the oval. So I find it actually easier to stamp the inside of the piece that I'm going to be over stamping with the outline. Some people prefer to do the outline and then stamp the inside of it with the solid. So it's whichever way works the best for you. So I'm just putting this in right here. Oh my goodness, I'm already excited because I love chocolate, I love coffee, I love cocktails, and I love cookies because, like, hello, drink coffee, eat cookies, it all goes together. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is stamp our outline stamp. And we're going to go back to Early Espresso. So I'm going to take the Early Espresso ink. I'm going to get this all ready. And then I'm going to bring this closer to me so I can see what I'm doing. This is going to be tricky because I would like to have my head directly over it, but I can't. But we'll do the best we can. Well, that's not too bad. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to ink this one up. Again, I'm going to bring it a little bit closer. Now, the soft suede looks pretty dark right now, but remember, as it dries, it will lighten up. Whoops. So let me hold it up to the camera. And I promise it will lighten up as it dries, but it is so cute. So you've got your little dark chocolate swirly piece over the top and right there over the soft suede. It's so fun. All right, so let me go ahead and close these ink pads up because that's all the stamping we have to do on this card. And I really don't want to get something into these ink pads that doesn't belong in the ink pad. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get our panel ready, our foil panel, and we're going to take this, and you know what, I think I'm going to let this dry just a second because it looks a little shiny yet and I don't want that to smear. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to make our bow because that's something we can do right now. So I've got the all the trimmings bows. That's your ribbon combo pack that comes in your kit. And I'm just going to make a quick little bow here right off the spool. And bring that in. And this just makes such fun, whimsical looking bows because it's skinny little ribbon, but yet it's really easy to work with. It has a little bit of stiffness to it, so it doesn't kind of get out of hand. You know how that can happen with ribbons sometimes. But this is really easy ribbon to work with. All right, so let's see here. I think what we can do, I'm going to take this, I'm going to get my card base back in the picture, and I'm going to put this down first. So let me do that. I can go ahead and just use multi-purpose liquid glue right here because that's right where I want it, right in the middle of that bottom panel. I'm going to set this in so it's right in the middle. And we want it so that it's about half in the bottom and half in the top. And that looks good. Now, I'm going to take this and I'm going to flip it over. Going to get my snail out, or my seal out. I'm still calling it snail, but it's seal. I've gotten really good at using it. It takes practice, that's all I'm going to say. All right, so here we go. We've got our plan for the day. I'm going to set this right there onto that oval. Then we're going to take that cute little ribbon that we made, that little bow. We're going to put that on with a glue dot. So I'm going to grab a glue dot here. And we'll just set this right here off to the side. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. All right, then we're going to open this up and we're going to take the heart and we're going to use some seal on the back. And we're going to plant that right here in the middle so that the bottom half of the heart is stuck down here in this chocolate bark. Press that in. And there you go. So when you close it up, it looks like this, and when you open it up, it looks like this. Isn't that cute? I think it's just darling. All right, so I know you're anxious to see all of the cards and what the fancy folds are. All right, so let me go over that with you right now. So this is the first one that we did. Oh my gosh, I just realized I forgot to put the Gilded Gems on. Let me do that really quickly. All right, so then you're going to use take your pick tool. We will grab one of these really big ones. We're going to put this right here, and then we'll take a medium-sized one. We'll drop that in down here, and then a little tiny one, drop that in right next to it. And so there we go. So we've got our cute little accents. Now it looks all perfect. I knew there was something wrong, but I just couldn't quite put my finger on it. But now I can see it needed the Gilded Gems. All right, so let me one more time go over the prices. We have the basic kit for $50. We have the add-on of the stamp set only for $75. If you want to, you can add on the dies for $85. If you want to get the entire bundle, it's $105, and the PDF with the video links is $10. When is the deadline? Because I am changing it because it is December. Normally it's the 15th, not this month. It's going to be the 10th. So we have to be quick as a wink and get this all in the mail to you before Christmas. And so the deadline will be the 10th of December to sign up. And then I will get it in the mail to you before Christmas Day. Well, before New Year's Eve Day. Okay? So that is what you can expect. And I also will go ahead and if you're mailing a check to me, I encourage you to mail it quickly. And if you are going to do PayPal, I'll actually send out the PayPal invoice when I receive your order or when I am, looking through my email. So you just contact me by messaging me or texting me or emailing me. I know my information is out there. And you can also find me. I have a link on my blog, and I also have a link on my Facebook page where you can message me. All right, so let's look at these cards. So there's the first one. Here is the second card. This is a box fold card. This is lots of fun. So it's the coffee card. You knew I was going to make one of those. It says a day without coffee, and you open it up. Just kidding. No idea. That would be me. All right, so that's the box fold. And then we have cookies, because like cookies and coffee, right? So let me get the cookie card here. So the cookie card looks like this. It's an offset gatefold, and we've got a cookie closure. So it looks like this. You open it up, and there's your cookie. It says, "You're just like cookies. You make everything better." So super fun card. And the final card, you know it, it's cocktails. So here it is. It's a fun closure card again. And we've got our cocktails here. Now you can make these, I consider these sangria. I love sangria. So this is my kind of a cocktail. So you can stamp it full strength for something that looks like this. Or you can stamp it once off, a second generation, and have it look like this. But any old way you stamp it, it's going to make you want a cocktail. I can guarantee it. All right, so then you open it up. It says cocktails, and you open it up. It says, because adulting is hard. Yep, that's a good reason. That is a good reason to have a cocktail. Okay, so there they are, all the fun fold cards. I'm really looking forward to making up these kits, and let me know if you want one, and I'll get you added onto the list. Talk to you soon, everyone. Bye-bye.